Charles here. Well, in this episode, I'm going to kind of preview, just talk about what are the next few episodes that are coming, and then what's going to happen once we really wind it up, which I think today is going to pretty much wind up the actual construction. And just talk about a few miscellaneous things, and who knows what else. Thanks for watching. Well, as you know, we got back recently from a 9-day trip. We were home most of the week, and then we did a mad dash trip over to Illinois to get a battery and refrigerator to some friends of ours, some runaway camper friends. Spent the night with my sister-in-law, and we actually didn't camp. We had it parked in the driveway, but we stayed in their house. So it's mainly to show the camper to some people. So what's happening coming ahead? Well, I need to start working, and I am today, start working on taking small clips and kind of working through the stages of this build, just as a kind of a summary. They'll be, and those will be pretty short. And I do want you to know that you can expect, if you're subscribed, you're going to see some videos pop up about this camper build that are kind of a repetition of what's in the van build. But I've got certain topics I want to cover, very short videos about the electrical or this or that, anything, that I'm going to make these videos outside the van build, because some people don't want to invest the time in going through someone's long van build and looking for something. So I'm going to talk about a super simple electric system and how we did the roof rack or this or that, and they will be separate standalone videos that people, while they're searching, they'll find us. So some of those you'll probably want to skip if you've been very patient going through this video series with us. And then once we start traveling, we'll be doing, I would say, typically on a trip, short, really short, 2 to 5 minute little vlogs, and not really showing you the location that much, maybe, some scenery, but mainly where we're at and how it's working, and especially featuring our corporate partners. We are not going to be, again, making the fancy coffee with the slow pour, and you're not going to see us setting a camera and walking by 12 times on a trail. This is not what we do. It's fine if people want to do, but there's enough people doing that. So that's kind of what's coming ahead. Today I came out and Susie she's pretty much got that microwave box mounted, ready to go. So I didn't know that, so I'll show you that shortly. And when she's out running an errand, when she gets back, we'll talk about that. And then I want to talk a little bit about how we do our internet, and just a few of the little miscellaneous things. And then I really need to get working on a summary and like a reveal video when it gets pretty. It's rainy right now. And just working our way basically out of this van build series. And I hope you've enjoyed it, and let's see what we get in this video. Well, just a minute ago you might have seen the lights on. They're all on in here, and when we're plugged in, sometimes I'll have a battery plugged in. Right now I love these new lids so we don't have to hold the hinge and all that up. There would be a battery in here sometimes, but I know I've already mentioned this, but I want to show it again. If we have shore power, this is what we're running. This is a Schumacher. I think it's a 15-watt AC-DC converter, and this is how I'm running our 12-volt system when we're plugged into shore power instead of using the battery. And it's bigger than the one I had before. I had kind of a cheapy and expensive one, and this one actually has a fan that's going, so that was another reason why I wanted to put this vent in here, even though it's really not producing that much heat, but I suppose it might if I was doing a lot of things, but you can only run so much anyway. So you can see this is the plug that I would normally plug into one of the Ecoflow units. So that's how we're running. So I just ran an extension cord. I'm not even running through the inlet coming in. And so that's that. And then I want to real quickly talk about when we're camping, and so once we're at someplace, you won't really see us on our phones that much. We're out hiking or taking pictures or relaxing, or going someplace to eat maybe. But we've used this for several years. This is the Skyroam Solus, and it's just a little hockey puck thing, and it's got a lithium battery in it that goes for a pretty long time. And what we did in the past was we would sometimes buy $9 day passes, and if you bought them from Amazon, you could get a pack of them for $1 cheaper. And then if we were on a long trip, we went ahead and spent $99 for a month pass. And I forget exactly how the usage worked with that pass, but at some point things could slow down on you. They throttle most of the hotspots like this, we'll do some throttling. But they started a couple of new plans, and I signed up for it. I can cancel it any time. Like May 15th, before May 15th, I'll probably cancel it. But it's $49 unlimited. So you have unlimited for a month. And the first 20 gig is not throttled at all. So you're full speed. And so on our 9-day trip and this other trip, we haven't hit 20 yet, but we're getting there. We kind of hit it hard when we're driving. Susie, she'll watch a movie on her laptop or whatever, and things on YouTube, so we don't worry about data usage, and usually it works well. And if there's a decent cell, you have to have a decent cell signal. We're not going to invest $500 in a WeBoost and all that jazz. It's not that important. But if you have a halfway decent cell signal, this is your baby. And so we just keep it on the front dash, and I keep it plugged in quite often, and it works great. So when we hit that 20 gig, we'll see if it really does slow down that much. When we had the day pass and it was supposed to be throttled at times, I never really noticed it slowing down, but I'm sure. I think it depends on the area you are and the usage. I really don't know for sure, but anyway, my old one broke, and so we got this one for $49.95. It was a refurbished one. They also rent these, and the cool thing about these is you can take them to almost every country around the world. Not all, but most countries, and you don't change anything. You don't do a SIM card, you don't do anything. You just turn it on, and it will seek out the networks around you. And so it's useful all over the place. And it's got an app, so you can see what the battery usage is on it. And you sign in and log in that way, and you can buy more passes if you need them. Or you can just set it up like ours right now. If I don't change anything, it'll automatically charge me $49.95 or whatever it is for the next month. But I probably won't do that. I'll wait till the next trip, which I'm working on planning. So that's how we do the internet with the Skyroam Solus. Works great. Really like it. So I came out here just to see how it was going, and she's got it installed. I see 4 L brackets there. She's got some more here, and I don't know if she's going to put another one in. I don't really think she needs it, so she's going to come out here and talk about it, but it looks great. I'm sure she'll find something that she'll say isn't just right, but it is very solid, and it's going to hold the microwave just great. And we don't have to deal with taking it in and out of this cabinet. And she's also going to, I think she changed these doors to sliding doors. One of our friends gave us that idea over the weekend, so I think we'll probably do that, and that's probably the last construction that's going to be done. Let me get Susie out here and she can talk about this. I came out here and my beloved wife had already gotten ahead of me here, so it's looking good. And I said, "Oh, you're done," and you said,
"I forgot you wanted to video."
Yeah, it's okay.
So
they've seen people put wood screws in before.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make it so sturdy because my husband's head is going to be right here. Should there be a huge crash,
yeah,
all of this stuff is going to come apart and just go right toward his head. So,
there we go.
We don't want that happening.
I prefer not to.
I'm attaching the sides to the base.
So those are now in.
There's no back. Well, I'm going to attach the sides to the back. I'm going to put these braces, one down here and one up here on each side. Then I'm going to attach the top, which could be a missile, and just...
You're making me not want to drive anywhere.
Attach it like that with longer screws, one on each side.
So it'll go completely through that wood into...
And then
I don't know what.
I'm going to attach this to this up here with these tiny things.
So you're adding 400 pounds of little
hardware.
Iron. Yeah, hardware.
And I painted it black because the silver looked cheapy like. Yeah. And I'm thinking, I could have found paint that was beige.
But that works. Okay.
Or white.
Well, I'll come back later when you're all done.
Everything else is black. So.
All right. And so after this, what?
He keeps wanting to say, we're going to be done, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to make...
I did mention that you want to make those sliding doors.
Down here.
Try to find a way to do that.
We need to connect the water, and I need to finish the shower.
The water is connected. I just didn't turn it on. Actually, it really is.
Oh, well, yeah.
I just didn't do it. Okay. All right. Back with you later.
Okay. So
here you see the microwave box, and Susie's getting ready to bring in the last bracket that's going to go up in there. You'll see. It may look like she's got a plethora of brackets, but she's showing love. She doesn't want me to die. And most of them you won't see. The microwave will pretty much block them. But it's locked down to the countertop and to the back and the top to the sides. So she's really making sure that it's going to stay there. She'll come in and show you just a second. So now Susie's going to put in the last bracket, and then we can bring the microwave in. And it's hard to get it perfectly straight because it's such a tight... I guess that's where we could use one of those right angle drill things, but she makes it work.
When the drill's going the right way, that is.
Yeah, that helps. Don't forget the cord's got to get that through, obviously. There it goes. Show that the door will open, yes. She did check for that. And once you step to the other side, as you drop that in, she got router dust all over her. You have turned the, yeah, there you
go. We can get I can't cut this one smaller. It's going to be impossible to trim this.
Yeah.
We can get another one, but
I think it's fine. Alrighty, I have a quick question for you. You did great. I feel safe with it. People might wonder, why are you doing all the woodwork and why isn't Charles? Why? I mean, I've done woodwork up on the deck and on the floor.
Because I can't sing.
What?
You can sing, you can play guitar, and I have other skills.
Yeah. So we've just sort of split out the chores.
You can teach and
yeah.
You do a good job of it.
But Susie just really likes doing all this finished work.
I love carpentry.
She loves it, and she's made...
You can make mistakes on carpentry, and you can usually fix it.
Right.
Except if you cut something too short, and you can...
Maybe trim it. But she's made some furniture kind of stuff for other people in the family and stuff in our house, so she was the obvious choice to do all this work, and look at that.
Yeah, when we started, he was like, I'm going to do a van conversion. And in my mind, I was like, didn't you mean we?
We? I whispered it. You just didn't hear it. I
Yeah.
said it real quietly. Anyway. Okay, well, that's the last big thing, except now she's making the sliding doors. And I want to show that real quick, but we're going to end the video here.
Isn't
Yeah.
it beautiful?
Yeah.
More on this later.
More later.
We'll see if it works.
Yeah, anyway. Well, the microwave is in, and let's not take it out again.
Yeah.
Except you need to put the non-skid stuff under it. That's the only thing. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I will surely not die. Well, I think I'll stop the video here. So Susie's got the microwave box done, and when you hear the router going right now, she's doing an experiment to see if she can make two tracks for sliding doors for the cooking cabinet that the microwave is being mounted to. But we may go check Home Depot because I know they make those tracks as well, but she's seeing if she can make it herself, so we'll see how that goes. So I'll get back with you pretty soon with a video of how she solves the sliding door issue. Thanks for watching.